Welcome to Let's Talk Avon with Gigi
and JJ,
and we're here to discuss the blush decision. We have 3 different kinds of blushes and we want to be able to explain them so you can make your choice. And then a couple of hints and ideas from us as to a way to apply them and why you would like to apply them. So as I was just finishing telling JJ today, I got putting my makeup on to get ready for our shows, and I realized I looked pretty pasty, and I couldn't figure out why, and all of a sudden it dawned on me I had no blush on. I was such in a rush trying to get it all done, I had no blush on. So what a difference it makes when you put the correct kind of blush on and the correct color blush on. So we wanted to point out that I myself, I am an Avon representative, a stay-at-home mom. I've been selling for 25 years. I've been in leadership for 24 years, and I'm a gold leader with Avon.
And I'm in her downline, second generation, and I have been with Avon about 8 years now, and I am a gold ambassador with Avon, which is also leadership. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I love my job because I'm very flexible to do what I need to do. And you know, some days you put on more makeup than others. Today we're just going to talk about blush because that's just one of those basic things that I really think, you know, especially if you're wearing makeup at all, you need the blush because your foundation kind of takes that color and smooths everything down. We both use CC cream. And once you've smoothed that all down, you kind of got to add a little bit of that contouring back with the blush just so you don't look like you just walked out of the funeral. So, not trying to be
No, we didn't want. Okay, so I'm going to save my favorite blush for last. We're going to start off with the powder blushes.
Ideal Luminous is now called Luminous Blush, which is Avon True Color. Avon went True Color with everything, and that basically just means they spent some time really making the colors more true to what they look like they should be. So you're not looking at a color and then putting it on going, ooh, that's not even the same color, which I know we've all done when you get department store and convenience store makeup. So True Color has just been a rebranding of everything as they have improved it. So your True Color blushes, this is one that comes in 13 colors. So you do have a lot of choices from the neutrals to the plums to the mauves to the pinks, roses, and multiple levels of all those different colors. And they are truly a variety of colors. And when you go online to shop, you'll have a drop-down box and it'll have you a little swatch by each color you're picking. And so they have also worked hard to make sure that the catalogs and the online site, the colors you're seeing are the colors you're buying. And so you can get what you mean to get.
Well, one of the things that blush comes with is this little brush here. I went through a training session with Avon many years ago, and one of the things they told us never to use was this blush brush. The blush brush that they have is great if you want to use it for something other than blush, but when you put this on, you're going to end up with a line on your face. It's not the same as a kabuki brush, which is kind of what I use. I use a kabuki brush from Avon, and I think it's an awesome blush, but we also have a brush that Avon sells.
Which I use.
Which, yeah, most people use. I like the kabuki because it's got a little shorter whatever. But anyway, don't use this. Please don't use it. Take it, use it for something else. Give it to your daughter to play with, which is what I do. But the blushes are awesome blushes. This one right here is Coral Radiance. So we do have some that do have a little bit of a peach hue to them. So
I'm going to take that a step further. Sometimes in my lazy world, I use my blush as a base for my eyeshadow as well. And this brush actually is a great brush if you wanted to broadcast just a base coat, like a primer type coat on your eyes. And that sort of ties down the colors you're wearing. That's just a little trick I have found myself. That's a good use for the brush. We don't want to throw things away, right?
Well, I don't throw it away. There's always a use for something. This one is Warm Honey. As you can tell, some of these have like they're just a natural shade, and some women like to have just barely a little bit of blush on there. But if you'll notice, this one actually has a little bit of a sparkle to it. And the sparkle, some people get scared with the sparkle. Like, oh, you know, that has a sparkle. I don't want sparkles on my face, you know. Well, I wear a blush that has a sparkle, and you don't see the sparkle on my cheeks. And what it does is it reflects light, and it makes that blush more luminescent to me. Like it makes it more.
It gives it the pizzazz it needs to be.
Right, it's not like you have a whole little bunch of sparkles all over your face.
But it doesn't look like you glittered up.
No.
It's not like you went to the fairy store and they put glitter on your face. I know they do that for kids nowadays. I don't know if you know that.
Right.
But it's not going to come off like that. You may see it, but don't be afraid of it. Try it. You will like it.
Please. And then the other thing that usually scares people is color. Like this one. This one is my favorite, which is Rose Luster.
And Cranberry's a little darker.
And Cranberry is the other one that I think is great. And I tend to point those out to customers, and I'm like, oh, these colors are great. And they're like, ooh, that's dark. No, it's not. If you're putting it on and you're like, and you put it on, yeah, it is. But if you're just getting a little bit on your brush and you're applying it with the correct brush, you can build to that color. So you start off with the day where your blush is just a normal blush, but in the evening you want it a little darker, and you can put a little bit more thicker, and then it is a little darker. But depending on how much you put on as to how dark it is. So it's not going to go on that dark. I mean, Cranberry's a pretty dark shade, and it's not going to go on that dark until you apply it, like maybe a couple of coats.
Yeah. But that's the reason the bigger brush is better. The fatter, the fluffier. Those brushes are going to put it a little bit flowier and a little more even and a little bit less saturated. You're not wanting to dab a huge concentrated in one spot. You don't want to look like you're a doll that's had a rose splotch painted on. You want it to be more of an accent.
And you're not doing this and this and this to get the blush on your brush either. I just barely touch it to there. I mean, a container of blush for me will probably last me almost an entire year.
All year.
I mean, that's what's amazing to me is you can buy a blush this size. It lasts a year if you're applying it correctly. It costs regularly $11. It's on sale in a book somewhere around $7.99 or buy one get one half off. So you can get your prices better than your deals on eRep site. So if you're ordering it on our eRep site, make sure that you pay attention to what the discount is, and not the it may not be $11. It may be 11 minus 20%, and you're getting a free shipping, and you're getting your free Avon book, and you may actually be getting a free gift.
Another blush option, which is the one I use the most, is Avon True Color. Like I said, color is all about that saturation of the correct color that you see, and you get the same thing. But it is a minerals makeup. We have a minerals foundation. This is the minerals blush. So it is mineral based. It's got a little place where you pull it out, you tap it into the lid, you swirl it. I also, again, I use my blush as a primer on my eyes to get me a start, because I don't wear a lot of makeup and I don't like to look like I've got much makeup on. I prefer the natural look most days, and so then I only need a little bit more on my eyes, and then I'm done. And then I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't really go to fashion shows every day, so this works for me and I love it. It's very natural.
And
comes in 8 colors.
That is regularly $11, and you can usually get them on sale somewhere around $7.99 or buy one get one half off. And remember, if it's on sale already and you buy it on our eRep site and they're running a 20% special because you spent $45, you're going to get that even cheaper, and that's you can't go wrong. So the other blush that we have, and they've downsized it to a smaller size. This is the True Color Avon Blush Stick, which is more of a creamy blush. So it looks like a lipstick. This is Cranberry, which is one of the colors I personally like. It's just the same shade as the powder, but some people like it in a cream. You crank it out just like you would if you had lipstick. It cranks right out. You don't need a whole lot though. You don't want to crank it out too much. And you put it on, and it wears very well.
Blended
All
right
day,
in.
blends right in. It's a great one. This one comes in 8 shades, and it also is normally $11, and it actually goes on sale sometimes for $7.99 or buy one get one half off. So make sure that you check out our eRep sites for your specials on your products. We hope that we gave you some good advice on blush.
Have fun with it. Don't be afraid of your makeup.
And I know I'm always learning. Jen just taught me something to do with the blush brush, so I'm always learning something new. So please, please, please check out our eRep sites, and thank you for shopping with us. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.